Welcome to Mama Cat's home. Today we're going to be talking about our garden. As you know, the last couple of years we have done, I didn't do it by myself for sure. We've done a garden over here, and we took all that up, and you guys saw where we took it all up and the dirt we left there. Well, this year we were not going to do a garden, but then we decided, well, we need to do a little bit of something because of the way everything is. And when we went to get things, there wasn't many plants to choose from that we could grow here because we have a very hard time with certain kinds, and we don't have time to start anything, which we can do some little things maybe, but we're not sure. So what we've decided to do is to take all of that dirt, and we're just going to spread it out throughout the yard or something. And then we've got all of our pots here, so we're going to do container gardens, or container garden. And what we have is we just got some tomatoes and peppers, and these two are like tomato bushes, so we're going to put those in the biggest pots. So this is just what we're going to do for now. If we do anything else, I'll share that, but right now we just have some bell peppers because that's honestly about the only thing we could find other than hot peppers, and I don't like those. And got some red beefsteak heirloom tomatoes. We got one bush Goliath plant and a patio hybrid tomato. So I'm going to share, we're going to put those in the pots over there. What are you doing with that? He's making us a temporary table out of a shelf that we got from a friend. He's been taking these shelves apart. This right here, I know this has nothing to do with the plants, but this right here is part of what he built my desk out of, is those types of things. So we reused them. But anyway, we're going to just do the plants real quick, and then we'll show you where we're going to put them. I don't think that you guys will need a tutorial on how to transplant plants because I'm pretty sure you've seen it, but pretty much you put fresh dirt in and you put the plants in and you water them really good. That's what we're going to be doing, but we're just going to do that real quick, and I will talk to you guys before I'm done. Okay, in these pots, we did this before whenever we used them. We had herbs in them once, and we're not going to worry about cleaning them up or anything like that because we're going to stay outside. But in these pots, where that hole is down there, so you can see through there, there's a hole. We decided to try to put a little piece of like screen type wire in there, and it helps keep the dirt from going out of that hole, and it works really well. So there's a tip for you. And yeah, if you want to try that. If you have a pot with a big hole, you can do that. If you don't have the bottoms that normally you would have with these types of clay pots, because we were going to keep them outside, we saw no point in buying the bottoms too because they were extra, like $1 each. I also wanted to show you guys the type of soil we got. It is organic by Kellogg. It's organic garden soil. We've used this before and it works really good. And we got it from Lowe's, I want to say. I think it's Lowe's. No, Home Depot. That's where we got it. But that's what we got to put them in. We got the old lady dog in the way. But we got 2 bags of that, and we think that'll be enough. If we need any more soil, we'll put that older soil on the bottom, like maybe of those big plants, and then we'll just put this on top of it. But yeah, I don't remember how many pounds that is. It's just heavy pounds, lots of them. Okay, so I hope you can see this because I'm not able to actually look at the viewfinder. But what I'm doing is I'm pinching off this bottom little limb thingy, and then I spread the roots some over the planter, and I plant it up to above where I pinched that off with tomatoes. I don't do this with anything else, I don't think. Just tomatoes, because it'll help have a heartier stalk. That's what I've always been told anyway. I do believe that is a skunk. That's nasty, stanky, nasty, nasty smell. Okay, so we've got these planted up to where I was talking about, above where the first leaves were. And then all I do is take a little water from my rain catchment system, because it's rainwater. It's not gonna have any kind of chlorine or anything like that in it. It's just natural from the sky. I just go, oh goodness, I like to wet you. I water all of them pretty good one time, and then I let everything soak up, and if I think it needs it again, I'll put some more. And then once we have these where we want them, for the first little while, like the first few weeks, we will probably, well, at least a week or 2 weeks, we'll probably water them pretty much every day, unless it actually rains, if we have them out where it's raining. But that way the roots will have a chance to be stronger. And we actually, have we ever done containers with tomatoes before? I don't think we've ever done it before, so this is our first time, so who knows what it's going to be like. So you guys, I'm just going to share it with you as it goes, and I'll probably just do like weekly little videos of that. But I'm going to go ahead and get these moved and get the peppers going. Okay, these two pots we're gonna put the bush type tomatoes in, and this is a pot we've had lots of things in. We actually were growing a pineapple in it, and then for some reason it just quit growing. We had never tried it before, so we thought we were gonna try it. But anyway, he drilled extra holes in this so that it would have drainage, because otherwise it does not. He put in some of the soil from our old garden, and then we're going to finish it with the other soil, and we're going to do the same thing with the bush plants that I did with the other. We're going to tear off the bottom leaves and then just plant above that spot so they'll have a hardier stalk. Okay, so we watered these, and then once they get up a little taller, we'll add more dirt or soil into both of them. But right now we're just going to leave them like they are, because we did exactly like I said. We tore off some of the bottom leaves so it would have a stronger root, or not root, but stalk. And then we'll have these baskets. Can you see it good? It's weird to see it. Can you see it against me? No? Okay, we have these baskets that he built years ago, and we use them and use them and use them every year. And they're simple to build. All he did was take some fence the size he wanted and cut it off, and then just wrapped a little piece around where he needed it to be. It's a cheap alternative to the ones you buy in town. You could probably make probably about, I don't know, how many can you make with a roll?
Well, you get a 50-foot roll, you can make 25.
Yeah, and a 50-foot roll will be a whole lot cheaper than going and buying all those little baskets. So you can make a lot of them. But what we do is we just stick it in, which, you want to go ahead and leave them in or what?
Yeah, you can.
We just go ahead and stick it down in there, and as we put the soil in and as it grows, it'll have containment and we can pick the things easier and stuff like that. So these will be very simple. I think that one may be bigger around than this one, but oh well. It'll be very simple to harvest them and to keep them contained so that we don't have to worry about our tomatoes, anything happening with them falling over and getting like rotten from the ground or anything like that. And also, if they're contained like this, you'll be able to notice if there's like worms or anything like that on them a lot faster than if they were just growing wild. So these two are done now, and now I'm just going to go ahead and do the peppers. Okay, so we water the peppers the same way we did the tomatoes. That one's trying to lay down. Peppers do that sometimes. They try to get tired. But anyway, we water them the same way, and what we'll do is every day we'll come and check on them, and we'll water them like the first couple weeks to make sure that they're well watered in, unless it rains or something. And you know, if it does rain, we can take these if it gets too bad, because it's been storming a lot around here lately. We can bring them in, because actually we've had like flooded areas in our yard. But that's all we're going to do to them for now. And like I said, I'll share every week the way they look. I'll share what they're going to be doing. If we decide to plant anything else, I'll share that. I still have my little herb garden over there. Let's go show them that. Looks like a weed around here. Enough around it. Okay, this is our herb. There's a tree up under my skirt, man. No, that tree was under my skirt. All right, this is the herb garden we planted. Was it last year? Yes.
Year before last.
Was it year before last?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, year before last or last year, I can't remember. But I have a video where I built it, because he had surgery and he couldn't do anything. He just told me how. But anyway, and this is oregano, and as you see, it is ginormous. It has taken over. And then we got some parsley right there, and this is garlic chives, and there's poison in there too that I'm trying not to touch. You're gonna have to get that out because I can't. But that's all that survived. But honestly, that oregano is taking over the world, so we're just gonna have to like do a different place for herbs if we want more herbs. But I honestly didn't think that the parsley would come back, and it has come. Yeah, it was 2 years ago, I think. It has come back, and we have used it and used it. And once it gets like this with the oregano, I have taken it and put it in my food dehydrator and dehydrated it. I've got some in my kitchen in little jars, and it smells really good, and it tastes good too in your food. So that I will have to get cleaned up and show you that. But like I said, I can't touch the poison because I'm very allergic, or at least I used to be, and I'm scared to touch it. But anyway, that's all we're going to be sharing today. I hope you enjoy my garden updates. I know that I usually get people asking me about my garden. I've actually had people ask me about the cucumber trellis we did 2 years ago. I've had people recently asking me about that. So if you have any questions, if I'm able to answer you, I will. If I can't, I'll try to find out. I'll ask Jeff, or I'll go to Google or something and I'll try to figure out things. I have a lot of homesteading books I can look at too. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoy my channel, and if you do, make sure that you subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. You're not going to be able to hear a word I'm saying. You can't cover the microphone. Okay, so Jeff just covered the microphone up with his thumb, so you probably didn't hear anything I said. So if you enjoy my channel, please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you'll be notified when I upload. Also, leave me a comment down below. Are you doing a garden this year? Are you doing container gardening? Because this is kind of new to us. We've done gardens for years and had really great success at times, but not as much success with this home. I don't know why. I guess the soil's just not that great. But anyway, we've done all right. But I'm going to let you go for now. Thank you again for watching, and remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet. You can turn it off now. Push the button.